ajo y perejil, paprika picante, scallop, gonna say olio, and sal, barbecue. Hello ladies and gentlemen, wagwan, and welcome back to Sunday Sessions. Now, this week we're doing another scallop dish, but today we're gonna go down and dirty and cook them directly in the fire. So, this dish is inspired by trips to Spain, a lot of the seafood's cooked on a plancha and then just finished with parsley and garlic, or as the Spanish say, ajo y perejil, fluent, you get me? So, all we really need, right, is scallops, parsley, garlic, lemon, olive oil, salt, paprika, and a barbecue. That's it. There's nothing else. There's no like hidden secrets or like fucking big flash equipment. It's just us in the garden cooking some scallops. Now, I've showed you how to take scallops out of the shell before, but for those of you that haven't seen it, we're gonna run through it again. Now, this is a scallop, yeah? This thing swims around like this in the sea. What we're gonna do, with a palette knife, I'm just gonna get inside it and I'm gonna give it a twist, right? And you see it lifts up. So now in here, that's the scallop, that's the skirt, and then the rest of it sits underneath. You're gonna run the palette knife straight down until it lifts up, right? And then you're left this beautiful bit of glistening flesh. Look at it, man. It's one of my favorite things. Now, these are hand dyed. They're of the smaller variety because we're going into the charcoal. If the scallop's bigger, we're going to char too much. We're going to start to burn the shell. So we want a small scallop that's going to cook quicker and just be like delicious and perfectly cooked without fucking it. So we're just going to scrape this down, and then you're left with all of this shit, yeah? So you've got scallop on the inside, you've got the roe underneath, and then this all here is skirt, right? What we're gonna do, a little bit of meat here that looks different. I'm gonna get my thumb underneath it until I'm fully through, yeah? Then we're just gonna work our way around, trying not to break anything. Pull all of this gunk away, and you're left with one beautiful scallop. Honestly, yeah, if you think about it, God put these here. I don't believe in God. If you think about it, a scallop's got its own little frying pan anyway, so why make anything dirty? We're gonna heat this up. It's almost non-stick anyway because of all the shit inside it. A little bit of olive oil, dress it, done. Now, if you're stranded on a desert island, you don't even need a plate. I've shown you how to open a scallop. I've shown you how to cook a scallop. The only thing I haven't shown you is how to catch a scallop, but maybe one day we'll get to go to like where they catch scallops in Devon or something, Cornwall, I don't know. But anyway, that's scallops done. So I'm gonna break the rest down. We're gonna play some music while I break them down, and we're gonna get like beautiful shots of me doing it. Pizzazz, bro. And now, what I want to do is just give these a quick dunk into some cold water. I don't want to leave them in there for too long because they're going to suck up all the water. We want them to stay fresh and firm. So I'm just going to give them a dunk, and I'll be back in a sec. Scallops have had a quick bath. We're just going to leave them on this little bit of kitchen towel, and we're going to pat them dry. We don't want any moisture. The scallop has to be dry before it goes into the shell. So I'm just going to pat them. Just like so. I mean, you don't have to be like super anal about it. They don't have to be fucking completely dry, but we just don't want any water. Just like that. just to make our lives easier, I'm gonna make sure all my scallops are the right way up. So the elongated bit, right? The bit that's like that is the side we're gonna cook first. That's our presentation side. Don't go flat side first because they just don't look as pretty. So gonna make sure they're all the right way up. Just a little bit of preparation. Anthony Bourdain once spoke about the 5 Ps, and it was prior preparation prevents poor performance. Yeah, the 5 Ps. Go read the book, man, the book's sick. Anyway, scallops are all done. Set these to one side, and we're just gonna fucking prepare the shells to go into the fire. Now, in here, we don't want, you see how we've got like little bits of meat still in the shell? We wanna make sure that those bits are out, so I'm just gonna wipe it down. Now, you wanna make sure that there's no sand or grit inside them. Spent all that time washing them and cleaning them, going to the fishmonger, taking them out of the shells. We don't want to fuck it last minute, so take a little time when cleaning these out, right? It's mad that these grow in the sea, isn't it? It's mental. Minding their own business, don't know how delicious they are, and then bang, £15 starter. These are all clean, spotless. Looks like I've used Flash, yeah? Just wipe them out, no meat, no nothing. So we're gonna take these, stick them on the charcoal and start to warm them through. We're gonna take the shells and just put them in. Our barbecue at this point, if you're cooking directly in charcoal, is at a 1 count. So you see that shells will start to smoke and start to blacken. There's 2 there. And we just want them to get them nice and hot, right? Now, quickly, before the scallops go in, let's talk about garnish. We're gonna chop our garnish up, let these warm through, and then we're gonna go fast, 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 and then eat scallops for breakfast. Scallops. In Spain, most seafood is served ajo y perejil and olive oil, which is garlic, parsley, olive oil, right? So here, I'm gonna go 2 cloves of garlic, right? We're just gonna do like a little fine slice and then dice it. We don't wanna go too small on the garlic because we don't want the garlic to burn, right? But we want it to hit the shell and go fragrant. So I'm gonna go about there. I can smell that my scallop shells are starting to roast, right? They're coming up to temperature. There's a smell of like seaside, bouillabaisse, bisque, that kind of like roasted sweet shell, right? So, parsley, again, nothing anal, just like a good chop up of parsley. Like you'll see in Spanish supermarkets, if you're ever abroad, they sell parsley and garlic in little containers, and it's just for someone to come in and be like, oh, what does this dish need? Oh, I've got some fried fish, bang, we'll stick this on top. Or I've got a paella, bang, stick that on top. And I just find that it's 2 things that complement the scallop great. We're obviously gonna go acid and a little bit of paprika on top, but these 2 just like live up to like the delicate but yet robust flavors of a scallop. Just gonna season these scallops, right? We're gonna go a little touch of olive oil over the top. Can that come out a lot quicker than I thought it would? And then a good showering of salt. We're gonna season the other side when they're cooking, but that'll do for now. Right, let's take these to the grill. Shells have started to take colour. We're just gonna add a little dribble of olive oil into them, yeah? And you can see they start smoking, showing us that the shells are hot, right? Now, we're gonna go in with our scallops. So we're gonna flip them as if we were cooking in a pan after about 90 seconds, and then we're gonna go in with garnish, which is garlic, lemon zest, parsley, a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna stick them in a plate and then bang them. Right, so we've done about 90 seconds. I'm gonna give them a good flip, yeah? So look, we've built our little caramelization. They've all started to color. Look at that one's beautiful. Just like that. Now that we've flipped them, just gonna add a little pinch of garlic to each one. Now the garlic's gonna fry off in our little bit of oil and start to flavor, yeah? Just a little pinch of garlic to each one. Now we don't want to burn the garlic, right? We want the garlic to be like aromatic still, and just almost lift up your scallop and poke the garlic into where the oil's sat, so that the oil starts to flavour. The oil is what's going to carry all of our flavour, right? So look, if you look here, we've got a little bit of garlic frying in the bottom. Stick that scallop on top, let it do the rest of its cooking in this new garlic oil that we've made, right? It's like being at the seaside, even wearing shorts and pasta socks. Now I can smell that my garlic's starting to caramelise. There's that sweetness in the air, right? Garlic's starting to caramelise. We're gonna go in, perejil, parsley. Parsley them up. Now I'm gonna give it a few strikes of lemon zest, yeah? Just to give us that fragrance, that vibrancy, the acidity. And we'll put lemon juice in them just before we eat them. So we put the lemon juice in now, the lemon juice is gonna cook out and we lose it. But with the zest, it still carries that perfume, that holiday smell. Next, we're going paprika. I bought this all the way back from Spain. Picante means hot, yeah? Paprika is the dried chili that they then blitz down. We've all got this shit. You can use smoked, you can use sweet, you can use English stuff, or you can bring some back from holiday. Get the ones in the tins because they always seem to taste better. Now, we're gonna go, I can't even get my fingers in this. I'm gonna go, but I'm just gonna flick it. I'm gonna go little flicks of paprika, yeah? Little flicks. That's giving us like another element, that's giving us heat. It's giving us a little hum, a little something different. Now look, come closer, quick. Look, see how I've still got bounce on my scallop? You don't want to overcook these because they're going to turn into fucking rubber bullets, yeah? They've probably been cooking a total of about 3 minutes. This is what you want. You see all of this shit in here? When the lemon juice goes in there and you get to like slurp it back like a shot, you're in heaven, my brother and sister. You're in heaven, isn't it? Now, I'm going to put these on a plate. I'm pretending that I'm working in a restaurant today, so I've just put some salt on a nice plate, because like, why not, you get me? I don't think they're all going to go on. The salt's just there so they don't move about, innit? And that one. Yeah. Ta-da! Boom. So, just got a nice little lemon. Right, we're just gonna go a little touch of olive oil in each one. Now the olive oil is gonna give us a pepperiness, a good mouthfeel. You see this juicy shit? When the olive oil hits that, you've got like the milky resting juices of the scallop. It's all just gonna give us like a nice little flavor, yeah? Now, squash a lemon. And this is just like another level of flavor. This is, we've got deep, rich, fatty. Now we want acid to keep our palate excited, right? And that's it. We get to put them in our mouths. I am going to go for this pretty boy here. I'm gonna collect all my shit. Wait, should we cut it and see if it's cooked? Look at that, glistening. Glistening. That's what the inside of your scallop should look like, right? They're butters. You won't like them. Sweet scallop. A little bit of texture from the sear. And you've got like a hum of garlic. The garlic's like almost undercooked, so it's quite a strong hit of garlic. Parsley, lemon zest and lemon juice, and then like a really nice olive oil. It's just holiday, man. Proper holiday stuff. Now, if you can't do this in the shells, feel free to cook them in the pan, but season them the same way we did. So use the garlic, use the parsley, use the paprika, and you'll get the same thing. But cooking in the shell, you get all of this. See how that juice is like dark and caramelized and full of flavor, and there's smoke that's been created by like the burning shell that's like fully burnt out now. This is the life, cuz. I'm in Spain. But I'm not in Spain because I'm in my garden in Edmonton. Thank you. That paprika's fire, you know. Fire. Here. Eat it. Maybe one day we'll cook something Spanish in Spain. Big week, you get me? Come on. Sunday sessions abroad, soon come. Some of my favourite smells are like, you know, you put a prawn on the grill and the shell slowly starts to blacken and you get like that sweet, except for at 7 AM in the morning when you work in a restaurant that's doing bouillabaisse, it makes you feel sick. Don't want to smell roasting shells at fucking 7 AM, bruv.